Alrighty, hello everyone. Welcome to the break. I'm just filling in the teams here in a second. So I'm filling in the last teams that sold. Alright, so welcome to the break. I posted my Facebook group. I was going to go live at 1 because I had an interview. Well, turns out I had an interview scheduled, but I am canceling the interview because I just literally right before the interview I got offered a position that I am going to take. So something that I like to do is share a little bit about me and my breaks. So I will usually I do the rules first, but I will share a little bit about me since I was already talking about it. But I just got offered a position right before my interview. I just graduated in December. I'm a PE teacher, so I was actually a long-term sub around the Madison area in Wisconsin. I'm from Green Bay, and I'm 23, so I just graduated, like what I said. I was a long-term sub, and around the Madison area, if you're familiar with Wisconsin, it's the second largest city in Wisconsin, I think. So around the area, I was a long-term sub for the semester to end the school year because I graduated in December, and I was subbing from like January, February till May. But then that was all they needed me for. So now I was hunting for a position for about 3 months, kept having interviews denied, and one of my recent interviews that I thought went very well, I figured that they were going to offer me a spot, and they did. So it went very well with them, and they actually said that they would get back to me a lot sooner than what they did. So I was very worried, but they got back to me, and I like the school, I like the district, so I am going to teach there at a middle school, PE and health. So, actually, like what I said, I had an interview scheduled for noon, but I obviously don't need to do that anymore because I accepted this position. So, anyways, that's a little bit about me, a little bit more about me. Like what I said, I'm 23, PE teacher, just graduated. I am a huge Packer fan, as I'm from Green Bay. I was named after Brett Favre. And I do breaks. I love doing breaks. I really like collecting trading cards, but I actually prefer to collect game-worn stuff. So, before I show you something cool, today's been an exciting day for me. Before I show you something, any money that I make in the long run or in the short run, it goes back into buying more products. So I literally spent $4,000 worth of Prism, blasters, packs, megas, hangers. Probably got 100 hangers. Spent $4,000 on Prism. I will keep buying product continuously. It never ends. So in the short run, the money that I make from breaks, which isn't a ton, it goes back into buying supplies, even top loaders, sleeves. It's all brand new, and I even factor in tape, so I spend about $30 worth of supplies each break. Bubble mailers, envelopes. If you receive a first-class standard envelope from me, I'm paying a little less on shipping, but I'm also paying more money, fun fact, on the envelope and the supplies to mail those standard envelopes out. And I only do if any, like 1 or 2 break standard envelopes, because it has to be specific, like less than 3 ounces, less than a quarter inch thick, and it has to sell for under $20. So, anyways, yeah, in the short run, if there's any money that I make, it's going back to helping me out with breaks, because I spend thousands of dollars on my breaks. Sometimes a day, sometimes a week. But if there's truly any money I make, try to cover this up. I don't really think it matters. It's just my seat numbers. But I am a Packers season ticket holder. And that's a huge accomplishment for me because, first of all, as I said, I'm 23. I'm probably the Packers' youngest season ticket holder. The waiting list is over 100 years long. If I were to wait until my number came up, I want to give them until I'm about 70, 60 years old. But my grandpa just transferred 2 of his 4 into my name. 1626 is for 6 home games and a preseason. I got the green package. The other gold package is for the other 2 home games, the regular season, and the other preseason if there's 2 preseason. So I have the gold, so I get 6 games, 1 preseason for $16.26 a year. That's where all my fun money goes to. And also, I bought a Packers stock for $300. That's literally a waste of $300. Besides, I got a cool piece of paper. Also, fun fact: to even own season tickets, you have to pay $2,100 per seat just to put them into your name. Now, you get that money back if you ever get rid of them. I never will, but since my grandpa transferred them into my name, I never had to pay that money. But I do owe my grandpa $4,200, and I paid him $2,100 this year. I'll pay him the other $2,100 next year, so I'll get it paid off very quick. Thanks to me doing breaks, and I resell a lot of other things too. So that's my fun money, where it goes to. Anthony, welcome. If you missed Anthony, I said that I was going to go live at 1, but because I had an interview, but literally right before I had the interview, I got offered a position. So you can rewind and listen to me ramble about that if you want. It's super exciting for me because I was waiting for a spot for three months. Kept having interviews and kept getting denied, but finally got a position at I'm now a PE and health teacher at a middle school. So, another thing about me, something that I collect cards, obviously how I got into breaks, but something I literally just ordered. I gotta make sure I'm showing no information here. I don't really know. Alright, so I collect game-worn memorabilia, and I buy straight from the Packers. So I have Aaron Rodgers game-worn pants that I paid $35 for. That's a heck of a deal because I've been offered around $2,000. I'm never gonna sell them. Always gonna stay in my PC. I also have like Julius Peppers game-worn shirts, Mason Crosby game-worn shirts. I've got Donald Driver cleats I paid $20 from the Packers. That was about 15 years ago. I was very young, so my dad actually bought those for me, but I found them. But now the Packers, they barely sell any game-worn stuff. But something that I actually bought today, the Patriots Pro Shop, they sell game-worn stuff. So Patriots Pro Shop, they sell game-worn stuff. So these are they made a listing game-worn jerseys. They had 12 options, and I bought one of them for $165. That's a heck of a deal. That's super cheap for a game-worn jersey. I mean, the actual jerseys, so these are game-worn. I also bought an issued one. I'll show you in a second. Let me find the one that I bought. So I bought... Which one is it? This one. I bought this Gant white game-worn jersey. I was looking at it, trying to see if there's any hit marks or anything. So this is just an example, but you can't buy... I mean, first of all, you won't I don't even know if you'd be able to find a Gant issued retail jersey because he's not that big of a name. But these jerseys are not the ones that you would buy at the pro shop for like $300. The ones that you buy retail are not game worn, game issued. These are specifically made for the players. Obviously, you could tell the sleeves are. You're not going to find a jersey like that anyways. But I actually worked at a factory that made all the players' jerseys, game pants, and hand warmers, which is in Wisconsin. All the retail jerseys that you get from the pro shop. So, I don't know. Let's just Google real quick. Tom Brady jersey. These jerseys that you buy from the pro shop aren't made. These are made overseas. I don't know where. But they're made overseas. They're not legit. I mean, they are legit, but they're not legit. They're made by Nike, yes. But the actual game ones that the players would wear are made in Wisconsin, not far from Green Bay. And I worked in a factory, so I made them. So what I was doing was I was cutting material. So I was cutting the material that would be used to make the jerseys, game pants, and hand warmers. And it was a fun job. I got my hands on a lot of player-issued worn stuff. Sometimes they'd send the worn stuff back to us. The stuff that was super beat up so we could do tests on it and make improvements on our stuff. But yeah, so that's what I collect mostly is game worn stuff. I buy it straight from the Packers. I have a ton of stuff that I got from Packers, but I also got a ton of stuff that I from the factory that I worked at. Oh yeah, I also bought this jersey. They had issued one, so these ones aren't worn. I bought, which one is it? Skipper 72 for $135. And the factory that I worked at, we sold game issued and worn jerseys too. I remember buying a Patriots one for $200 or $300. I think it was $200. It might have been $300, but it didn't even have this Patriots patch. That's the reason why they sold it, because a lot of the things that they sold at that sale were either worn, super beat up, that the team sent back to us, or they were missing stuff. Or, I mean, there was a jersey that someone bought that was the wrong number of the player. So, anyways, that's a little example of what I collect. But I just bought these. They actually put these live today. Around 9, and they sold out all 41 jerseys. They had a lot of jerseys, game worn, game issued, for super cheap. They sold out within, I'm not even kidding, 15 minutes. So that's how good of a... I was getting a call, so I'll answer that later. I think it was my dad calling me. I told him about my job. So, anyways... that's a little bit about me. I collect game. My dad's trying to call me, and I'm not answering it, so I'm going to see if I could send them a Facebook message. Yeah, sorry. Typically I don't get calls. No one likes to call me during my breaks, but it just exciting news. So my dad was trying to call me. It's all good. I'll talk to him afterwards. All right, so that's all about me. All right, yeah. I'm also selling some game worn stuff. Game worn and issued stuff. I had about 500 pounds on me. So anyways, hopefully they saw that message. All right. So I had a bunch of stuff. Where was I had a bunch of stuff, and I sold a lot of it, but I do have 4 Eagles hand warmers left. I'm selling for $30 each, free shipping with your cards, or $25 if you get 2. So $25 each if you get 2, so $50 for 2. Or I just have 2 Jets game pants left, and that's it. I also have some Packer game pants too that I'm selling. Those are all on my eBay too if you want to see. Otherwise, message me and I'll send you pictures. All right, so here's the team list. Those I say combine, you were in my break yesterday, so I am combining shipping, obviously. Here's the team names. I have what they sell for. Go over this real quick. I'm now getting into the rules of the break. What they sell for. I add up what they all sell for. So this break, for example, I'm putting in $250 worth of product. Like I said, before, if you were listening, or if you caught it, I pay about $30 worth of supplies in each break. So I'm sure a lot of breakers also consider this too, but I just like to tell you how straight up where how it is, as a breaker, because I think sometimes people forget how difficult it is. It is very difficult. I love doing breaks, but it's a lot of work. So like what I said, I spend about $250 worth of product, $30 worth of supplies. I add up what all the teams sell for. Take out 13% of this because eBay takes out 13%, and that's what I'm getting. So I'm not losing any money. I have it written in my break that as long as I break even on my breaks, that's all I care about, and I will continue the break. I've only had to cancel about 2 breaks out of 200, unfortunately. The reason why is because each of those breaks I was going to lose $200. I think the reason why is because most of those teams actually didn't sell, and eBay hid my listings. But I only had to cancel 2 breaks. I hope I never have to do it again. As long as I break even, that's all I care about. If I make any extra money, it goes to help out with my Packer tickets, and it helps out to buy more products for you guys because I do about 2 breaks a week. I love doing breaks. Super fun. It takes a lot of work, though. I also don't want to lose money because people are like, well, if you're okay making money, then you should be okay losing money. Well, I counteract that because I do breaks breaking even. I will do breaking even. Totally fine with that. And I do, like what I said, I spend about 6 hours worth of work doing breaks, making the listings, doing the video, and sorting, shipping the cards, and it takes a lot of work. So 6 hours worth of work. As long as I break even, that's all I care about. But I also have to I have to make something too, because I do run into issues where sometimes cards get lost or damaged, which happens. USPS is actually at fault for that. Unless I do a bad job packaging, which I spend a lot of time packaging, and I make sure I get good packaging materials. So I do my best, but USPS, for the most part, if there's just a fun fact, if they do not give 2 cares in the world about packages, so I do my best. At first, I didn't even put cardboard in my packages, if I have 2 top loaders, then that'll protect the cards, but if you don't get any top loaders, then I use cardboard now. I used to not use cardboard, and it helps out tremendously. So I make sure that your cards are fully packaged and secured. So I add up everything, and as long as I'm not losing any money, like I said, that's all I care about. So I'm not losing money here. So I just add up. That's what this number is. I just add up everything, what they sell for, and yeah. So that's the team names. I do that also because some breakers, they have specific prices. I sometimes do that where I have specific prices for teams. Then you can ensure you're not going to lose any money, and you can make whatever you want to make. But I have my breaks, 95% of them, you could bid them up to whatever you think is fair. So I think that no matter what, all teams, whatever you get, paying, 20, even if you're paying $40 a team for the better teams, or $30, you're paying that much as opposed to $250. So there's a lot of advantages and disadvantages to breaks, but obviously that's why you're in them. It's because breaks are awesome. Real quick before you get started, rules on college cards. They will go to their current team. So Trevor Lawrence will go to, obviously, the Jags. Mac Jones will go to Patriots. Last break, I didn't even open one Mac Jones, so hopefully we get some Mac Jones. And actually, I have yet to get a Mac Jones hit, really. I've been getting some good Trevor Lawrences and other cards, but Mac Jones has been lacking, so cross the fingers with New England today. But any college cards, they'll go to their current team. if they aren't on a team, so for vets, they will go to whoever they got drafted by because it's draft picks. And then there's some guys like Frank Gore who's been on 30 different teams in the NFL. So I just make it simple, whoever they got drafted by. Or if they're a free agent, like Will Fuller. I looked him up. He's a free agent. So he goes to Houston, I think. That's who he was drafted by. But Drew Brees also was drafted by the Chargers, fun fact, so he'll go to the Chargers. Just for vets, I don't think too many people are worried about vets out of Prism draft picks, but that's who they go to. And if they haven't been on a team, then I send them to, or if they aren't on a team and if they weren't drafted, I send them to whoever they were last with. So Eagles will get Jamie Newman because he was with them for a week or so. And then one last thing, so just so you know, base cards are going to get put here on the right side. I'll have 2 sleeve piles, a thick and a thin sleeve pile, and top load pile will be here. I would have card stands to display the hits in the back, but currently moving with my girlfriend right now, so lacking space, and I'm lacking space right now, and well, not space. I don't even know where they're at. So I'm lacking space, and I don't know where they're at because I'm moving. So for the next month or so, when I break, I won't have my card sleeves or card stands, not sleeves. That'd be bad if I didn't have sleeves. All right. Anyways, I start out with these. So yesterday I did a break, and I'm trying to get rid of these, first in, first out, right? So I was doing five packs a break. Now I'm only doing 2 a break, or no, 3 a break. Wow. I'm doing 3 a break now, so, but actually, fun fact, in yesterday's break, if you weren't in it, or if you didn't watch, out of 3 packs, the 3 that I did, I got 2 autos. So I had someone actually recently leave a feedback, and tell me, I actually get it quite a bit, not quite a bit, but here and there, that to avoid the lesser end product. But I like to I like my breaks to be a mixture of good and lesser end products, because at the end of the day, you have the same amount of odds to get a hit out of Prism as you do Prism draft picks, as you do Prism, as you do contenders, and so on. So, it's all random, and also it adds variety, and also you can't even get autos out of Prism. So I know I said I have $4,000 worth of Prism. I could do all Prism breaks for days, maybe eventually I will. But I like to put some variety into it. Like yesterday, I got 2 autos out of these 3 packs, and then I also got an auto the break before that out of Playbook, out of a hanger. One of the worst things in the break. Or not worst things, but one of the lesser demanded things in the break. So I just like to have variety, I guess. So anyways, here we go with the break. Darren Waller. All rookies will get sleeved. All inserts will get sleeved too. All rookie parallels will get top loaded. Deshaun Watson, T. Higgins, Ronald Jones, Allen Robinson, Chris Carson, Michael Pittman Jr., Kenneth Gainwell, rookie parallel, so top load him. Micah Parsons, Zach Wilson will top load him. Trey Lance, top load him. Rashad Bateman, and Patrick Jones. So I'm top loading those Trey Lance and Zach Wilson, obviously. They're big names. And there's honestly, like what I said yesterday, not one single Mac Jones. So that might honestly be the only Zach Wilson and Trey Lance you get. Knock on wood, hopefully it's not, but you never know, so I'm top loading them. DK, Aaron Rodgers, Jalen Reagor, Sam Darnold, James Robinson, Drew Brees, so he's going to the Chargers, like what I said. Nico Collins, he's a silver. Kwity Paye, Justin Fields, will top load him. Dylan Moses, Tyson Campbell, and Terrence Marshall Jr. Next pack, last pack. I'm sure you guys could hear that meowing. I just realized I don't even have my video pulled up, so I'm going to pull that up real quick. Sure you could hear my girlfriend's cat meowing. She's super cute. She's hilarious. But she's honestly more like a dog. Like, she needs attention. So that's what she's doing. She's just meowing at me. Wanting me to pet her, but I'm not petting her. And now she wants to jump up on my lap. Alright, let's see if I can get the video pulled up real quick. I saw that someone commented. I think Anthony commented, and I can't see it on my phone, so I'm gonna see if I can see it on my laptop quick. Well, it's not really loading. Well, come up if you want. All right. And she's on my lap, but I'm not gonna pet her, so. All right. David Johnson, Chase Claypool, Jared Goff, Debo, Miles Sanders, Josh Jacobs, Terrence Marshall Jr., Kadarius Toney. Oop, he's a rookie. All rookies will get sleeved. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Nick Bolton, Pat Fremuth, and Michael Carter. All right, so not the best packs, but here's where, I mean, these red, white, and blues are super duper short print, so even if you get a nobody rookie out of here, they're super short print. That's a hit for whatever teams are going to. And I'm saving these packs because Armin wants me to save the Prism packs, but he also said he wanted the draft pick packs, or the red, white, and blue packs. Jacob Eason, Micah Parsons, and Daz Newsome. Oh, 1 second. Alright, I had someone on Facebook message me, so I just responded to them. It was, so I do Razes, if you are familiar with that. If you're here on Facebook, you probably are. But it's just like a raffle on Facebook, where you could, literally raffle anything off, almost anything. And people pay a fraction of the cost of the item, but they have the opportunity to win the item. So, I'm one of the guys that randomizes the list of people and chooses a winner, or determines a winner, I guess. So they were trying to tag me in a room in a group that I'm not a part of. Juju, if that makes sense. Kyler Murray and Caleb Farley. Nathan, now I can see the comments. Nathan, what did I miss so far? Not a whole lot. I'll show you the hits. JK, Zach Wilson, and Trey Lance. Oh my gosh, that was a nice pack. Like what I said, these are just Prism draft picks. But these are just that something on there. These are just Prism draft picks, but these are super short print. You're only getting 1 or 2 of these a pack, and yeah, these are just super short print. That's all I gotta say about these, and they're super sweet. So you're only getting 1 or 2 a pack. Chances of getting a good rookie, very slim. So it's just Prism draft picks. I do have a bunch of regular Prism packs, but these are nice hits for both oh, that's actually hilarious. San Francisco and New York. So these are all the hits that you missed so far. I've just done the packs, but look at this. Look at this. That's hilarious. I don't know. I don't even know if these came out of the same pack. I've only got 6, I think, or 9 more packs left. You got 2 Trey Lances there, and 2 Zach Wilsons. Is that Juju still? Oh yeah, yeah. Juju will go to the Chiefs if he's on the Chiefs. So yeah, that Juju, was there a Juju? Yeah, whatever Juju out of here that was open will go to the Chiefs. Yep. So he's gonna go to the Chiefs since he's on the Chiefs. But yeah, those are some nice hits. So far I've got 6 left. I honestly went through about 25 in the past, 25 or so within the past like 6 or 7 breaks, and so far big names I've got were those 2. I got, I think, 2 Justin Fields and 3 Jamar Chases. So that's all the big names I've gotten. 3 Jamar Chases, those 2 for Red, White, and Blues, that is, and 2 Joseph Fields. Still have yet to get a Trevor Lawrence, Red, White, and Blue, and a Mac Jones. But anyways, like what I said, lower end product, completely get it. But also, you can't even these Prism Draft Picks packs, you can't buy them off Target or anywhere retail. I mean, probably eBay. But these hangers too, they're out of stock on Target. Yesterday I spent like $600 on Target though, online. But you can't get these anymore on Target. They're out of stock. I'm sure that they'll go back in stock at some point. But got an auto out of one two breaks ago. So we'll see if we get one today. I don't think so because I also got an auto out of First Playbook Mega yesterday, but that was out of a Walmart one. So this is actually my last Target one. So we'll see if we get a Playbook or an auto there. I've been through about 20 and haven't got an auto out of any of them. Target ones, that is. So here we go. Anton Winfield Jr. Very likely could get an auto or a Playbook. Travis Kelce, Lamar Jackson, Justin Herbert, Zeke Elliott, Jonnu, Aaron Jones, DJ Chark, Matt Ryan, Daniel Jones, OBJ, Nick Bosa, Derrick Henry, Adam Thielen, Zach Wilson. Bingo. Oh my gosh. Zach Wilson. I know that, like what I said, this is just Playbook. But it's I've busted through 30 of these. And over half them aren't even rookies. This is biggest name so far. Zach Wilson, that's a easily $15 card at least. And how much did the Jets sell for? 25. So Jets is up. Jets is over their money. Derrick Henry, Josh Palmer, Austin Eckler, Tylan Wallace, AJ Brown, Patrick Surtain, another Zach Wilson. Oh my gosh. Levi, Sean Wade, Semi Fioco, Aaron Rodgers, Jameis Winston, Patrick Jones, Keenan Wangu, and Chris Evans. Wow, Jets are... Who's got the Jets for this break? Stefan? Is that how you say your name? You're new with me? Congratulations, man. There's some people, Chuck, who take the Jets all the time. There's some people who take the Jets all the time in my breaks, and sometimes they get no hits. But this break, geez, already. All right, here we go with Chronicles draft picks. This is the last Chronicles draft picks blaster I have. I honestly pick up as many of these as I can get because, as you know, this year, these 2022, 2022 is what I'm going to start breaking next. But those blasters are $27 each retail. $27. These are 20. Any blaster you can find for 20 bucks, pick it up. 20 bucks or less. It's crazy. I know that everything went up in price, but the fact that these now, this 2022, are at Walmart $7 or $8 more. I think $8 more because they're $27.98, and at Target they're $25. Sean Bateman, Travis Etienne, Chuba, Greg Rousseau, and Patrick Surtain. So yeah, any blaster you can get for 20 bucks, pick it up. Pick her up. Seth Williams, jeez, I forgot I'm sleeping on rookies. Rondell Moore, Javonte Williams, Terriers Tattoo Etwell, and Jamar Chase. We'll top on him. Rashad Bateman, Elijah Moore. Oh, that was two. Justin Fields, top low down. Chuba Hubbard, and Terrence Marshall Jr. Last pack of Chronicles. Justin Fields, Tyler Wallace, Elijah Moore, Rondell Moore, and Sage Surratt. Alright, just checking my notifications here. Making sure no one else can get in. Sure no one has to get into my group to watch it live. I will be putting this on YouTube, obviously. Otherwise, you can rewatch the replay. You can watch the replay on Facebook too. Alright, so I'm going to do these next. I'm going to do the playbook. And then end with Prism. So this break, we got 3 contenders blasters. I do the same break almost. That's what I did yesterday, except it had 2 playoff blasters instead of. So I had 1 contenders blaster and 2 playoff instead of 3 contenders. So this break, even these are out of stock on Target. I got a lot of these off Target, and I also got a lot of them off Walmart too. But these are out of stock. You could probably find them at some Walmarts. They'll probably go back in stock on Target. You could probably find them at some Walmarts and Targets. Sure. But the thing that I have to say is this year's draft class is phenomenal. So I'm stocking up even the lower end product of it. I'm getting as much as I can. Get as much as you can, because once it's gone, it's gone. I'm going to be saving a lot of that Prism I got sealed too, so I'm going to break a lot. But I'm also going to keep a lot sealed. Same with Optic. I love Optic. Optic is my favorite, followed by Prism. But even the playoff, when I do my playoff breaks, I've only got 2 more blasters of that, and I've got about 50 packs. But for playoff is Walmart exclusive, and so is Elite, I think. And I ran out of Elite, but that's just my point. Is now I'm done with Elite, so once when it's gone, it's gone. You can probably still find it cheap off resellers, sure, but for getting it retail, once when it's gone, it's gone. And that's all I have to say about products. And I know that they're making more of it than what they used to, but still, someone explained it perfectly. Like Select last year, everyone had Select. No one really cared about Select, but now if you have Select, you'd be a lucky man. Select is very high in demand now for last year's stuff. But there was a point when everyone was like, oh, there's just too much of it out there. Everyone kept opening it, and now there's not much out there. Mark Andrews, Nelson Aguilar, Dak Prescott, Ben Roethlisberger, Randall Cobb, A.J. Brown, and Justin Herbert. Oh yeah, also, this reminds me, with this product, there's probably going to be some multi-team cards. Any multi-team cards I get, I will random it off. So I do a dice roller at the end of the video. And any Panini points, I will do a random list randomizer, so someone will end up winning them. Matthew Stafford, Tre'Davious White, Damian Harris, Mike Evans, Tyrann Mathieu, Marquise Brown, and winning ticket, Russell Wilson. So yeah, I have yet to get an auto out of these. I fan them out because if I do get an auto, I want to save it for last. And also, I opened a product once that had Panini points, and the code was backwards, so I accidentally exposed the code. Thankfully, they redeemed it right afterwards, but I don't want to have that happen again. Adam Thielen, Nick Chubb, Fletcher Cox, Brandon Cooks, Julio Jones, Joey Bosa, and James Harrison. Stephon Diggs, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Travis Kelce, Lamar Jackson, Dalvin Cook, and Devonta Smith. Myles Garrett, Miles Sanders, Jair, Chris Godwin, Keenan Allen, Corey Davis, and Alan Faneca. Never heard of him. I think that this is a patch. If it is, I'm saving it for last. So, yep, that's a patch. I'm going to put that at the bottom of the pile. So what I'm going to do with the other ones if we get any more patches. Otherwise, hopefully they're autos, you know. Fletcher Cox, Brandon Cooks, Julio, Joey Bosa, Stephon Diggs, Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson again. Justin Jefferson, Joe Mixon, Jamison Crowder, Devontae Adams, Josh Jacobs, Darnell Mooney, Randy Moss. Oh, he is a parallel, so save him. Tom Brady, Travis Kelce, Lamar, Dalvin Cook, Myles Garrett, Miles Sanders, and Najee and Mac Jones. Wow, this is the first Mac Jones I've probably opened in a few breaks. And it's a multi-team card, so I'm going to random that off at the end. I find it interesting how they put a quarterback and a running back on it. One of them I think is significantly a bigger name than the other, but that might change down the road. Saquon, Jared Goff, Jimmy Garoppolo, Laviska Shenault, Matt Ryan, Mike Gesicki, and James Harrison. And that's a patch, so we got 2 patches. And we'll see if we get a third patch or if it's going to be an auto. It's probably going to be a patch, but I have yet to get an auto out of this stuff. And I have yet to get an auto out of a playoff blaster, and I've only got 2 left. So, if you want to get into my playoff breaks, my next 2, it's a good chance that there'll be an auto. I mean, I literally bought like 20 or 30, so I thought I bought an entire case. And I think autos are case hit, so I didn't open up any for myself. I might, though, be keeping one for myself, but I don't think that... I mean, that'd be something if I kept the 1 auto for myself. But there's got to still be 1 or 2 autos out of the 20 or 30 that I bought. T. Higgins, Marcus May, Chase Young, Henry Ruggs, Khalil Mack, Daniel Jones, and Kyle Pitts. And I honestly couldn't even tell you. Like, I could tell you every playoff thing I bought because the playoff was a very short run, and I bought it all from my Walmart. But I bought so many of these. I bought these from Walmart, these Contenders Blasters. I bought these from Target, so I couldn't tell you how many I bought or what cases they came from. All right, so we have another multi-team card. Looks like maybe Devonta Smith and Jags at the bottom. Carson Wentz, Terry McLaurin, Aaron Donald, DJ Moore, Alvin Kamara, Drew Lock, and Jalen Waddle and Devonta Smith. I'm going to make sure real quick that both these cards are going to from two different teams, because it would be pretty pointless if someone had both of these teams, right? So Miami, yep, that's two different, and Greg, yep. So two different people for both those. All right, here we go. Julio, Joey Bosa, Stephon Diggs, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Travis Kelce, Dak Prescott. Probably have we got 4 packs left plus those 2 patches. Ooh, we have a special card here. I'll save that one towards the end. Lamar Jackson, that's actually going to be the third one of those cards, and I've opened up probably about 30 of these blasters so far. I didn't get a single one of these cards, these special cards that is in that pack I just put down, until about 5 breaks ago. Dalvin Cook, Myles Garrett, Miles Sanders, Jair, Chris Godwin, and Jason Witten. So I probably opened about 30. Oh, I think that this is a patch too. I probably opened about 30 before I actually got to my first one of those. And I was super pumped. I thought it was going to be like a numbered card or an auto. And it was not. Those cards are very sweet, but they're just, I think most of them are just base. Keenan Allen, Corey Davis, TJ Hawkinson, Joey Bosa, or Nick Bosa, not Joey, Tyreek Hill, Aiden Hurst, Patrick Mahomes. I'll reveal this. Russell Wilson, but most of them are, I think that they're base. JT, Kyler Murray, Josh Allen, Zeke Elliott. You got Tua, MVP, and Saquon. Darn it, if it was a rookie, I'd top load it all day, but it's unfortunately just a base. I don't know if they all are base or what, but Juju, David Johnson, Derrick Henry, Cooper Kupp, Sam Darnold, Michael Thomas, and the first patch goes to JWA. I'm trying to think. Looks like it's Jags. No, Miami. Jalen Waddle. Nice hit there. Oh, just feeling this. This doesn't feel like any other patch. Feels actually very unique. I don't know. It's not numbered, is it? No. I know the material because I literally made the jerseys, and I'll tell you something fun that I know about these. So, if you caught in my intro how I said I worked at the factory that made the players' jerseys. So when I worked there, I asked one of the guys, one of the reps there, what are the patches? Like, what jerseys are those made out of? And he was telling me that essentially what they'll do is they'll make up a Jalen Waddle jersey. So in this case, literally, they'll make up a Jalen Waddle jersey exactly for Jalen Waddle, how he would wear it. And instead of sending it to the Miami Dolphins, they just send it to Panini. So Panini will order whatever jerseys they want to make patch cards out of. They'll make up the jerseys specifically for that player, and then they'll make a patch out of it. So this card, very nice. The patch there, it feels rough material, so I don't know what kind of material that is or what part of the jersey that is, but it's a cool patch. All right, next patch. TJ Hawkinson, Nick Bosa, Tyreek Hill, Hayden Hurst, Kirk Cousins, Baker Mayfield. Looks like Bears. Justin Fields. Nice. I saw the Bears. I saw JFI. Yeah, that just feels like your typical piece of a jersey. So that, but still a nice hit. Wow, getting some good patches. Typically, the patches you get out of these are like Hunter Long or Rashad Bateman. Like, anyone needs any more Rashad Batemans, right? Just kidding. All right. Next, Jair, Chris Godwin, Keenan Allen, Corey Davis, TJ Hawkinson, Nick Bosa, Terry's Tattoo Atwell. Terry's Tattoo Atwell, nice. That's typically more like the patches you'll get. There's a lot of Terry's Tattoo Atwells out there, but the thing I will say about Rams is that I'm shocked that they don't. I mean, it makes sense because there's really not many big name rookies on the Rams, but even for a Super Bowl champ, he's a Super Bowl champ. Justin Fields is not. So as much as you think of Justin Fields and Mac Jones and all of them, Terry's Tattoo Atwell has a ring. Fields does not. Just throwing that out there. Alright, this is the last Target Mega I have. They are literally out of this break. If you were to order anything off Target, the Playbook Mega is now, I think, the only thing in stock, or at least it was yesterday, that you can order yourself and rip yourself. I think that's a patch. So, just so you know. Yesterday I got 3 more Prism Blasters off Target. I'm running through, I'm gonna break the blasters first before I do megas and hangers, but eventually I'll get there. I also want to see how much I get before they stop selling Prism, because I want to hold on to a lot of it. Devontae Adams, Pat Freiermuth, rookie parallel, so we'll top load him. Bradley Chubb, something, Nico Collins. Chase Claypool, James Robinson, JT, Peyton Turner, and Elijah Moore. Sam Darnold, J.J. Watt, Jalen Darden, Mac Jones, oh my gosh, there we go, and Carlos Boogie Basham. Hopefully we get a good Mac Jones out of Prism, because Mac Jones is due, I'll tell you that. I hope everyone gets good cards in my breaks, but Mac Jones, he's been due for a while. We got some good Trevor Lawrences, like out of Prism, got a Trevor Lawrence patch, got a silver Trevor Lawrence, and then got a laser Trey Lance. Damian Harris, oh, I thought the patch was later on. Zeke Elliott, that's going to be your patch there. Michael Carter, Rashad Bateman, and David Montgomery. Didn't mean to reveal that Zeke so fast, but anyways, yeah, I hope everyone in my break gets good cards and everyone at least is satisfied. I actually was messaging someone yesterday in my break yesterday saying that he appreciated my break. I mean, I used to break with other people, and I would always, my favorite breakers that I would break with were the guys who would actually talk and try to, be engaging in their breaks rather than just, I've been part of a lot of breaks that have been boring too, so those that aren't new with me know all about that, but I try to keep my breaks at least as entertaining, and I will say I know a lot about football. I have a very good, strong football background knowledge, so you probably learned, not many people know that all these jerseys, literally this jersey, that jersey, those game pants, that hand warmer was all made in Wisconsin. Not many people know that. I mean, it's not a super big topic, but a little fun fact to know. Also, that job was super sweet. It was just a summer job that I worked there. I worked there for two reasons. One, because that's my main hobby is game-worn stuff, and that's literally hands-on what I was collecting. It'd be like working at a panini factory or something, I guess, for you, but it was fun too, also because I got to see, so the Packers all-green uniform, I got to see those being made 3 months before they were ever revealed to the public. So I actually got to see some awesome stuff. I saw them making Justin Herbert's jersey, Justin Fields' jersey, and I just wanted to just grab one, and but I figured that they would probably know if one went missing, and that would probably get you fired. But part of me just wanted to go over and grab it. I don't care if it was worn or not. But I actually asked if I could buy a jersey and then have them make it, like a Aaron Rodgers issued jersey, and have them make it. But they said no, because they're not a retail factory, unfortunately. But I feel like if I would have made a career out of it, I probably could have got some cool stuff. But I actually did get some cool stuff there. I got a LT, the Dalian Tomlinson practice jersey, and I got a few AAF jerseys. So we also made AAF jerseys, not just Packers. So I got Denard Robinson's AAF jersey, and I got Marquise Williams' AAF jersey. All right, anyways, Charles Woodson, Quinton Williams, Patrick Surtain, and Jerry Jeudy. Charles Woodson, great all-time Packer. He was, the game that he got inducted into the Hall of Fame, he went to Green Bay, had a signing with his wine bottles there, and I bought a whole case of his wine that he signed for me, and I got a picture with him. So very cool there. Jalen Reagor, Brian Sipe. I've never seen this card, and I've opened quite a bit of Prism so far. Marvin Jones Jr. and Cam Akers. So 2 packs down and no rookies yet, which is awesome. I like it when I mix them up and save them towards the end. Khalil Mack, Denzel Mims, Devonta Smith, and wow, look at that. Look at that. Devonta is getting top-loaded. Devonta, Eagles didn't even sell. I think Armin took Eagles. Thurman Thomas, Michael Pittman Jr., Brevin Jordan, and Adam Thielen. 2 packs left. One of these is going to have the other rookie laser. And it's this one. Derek Carr, Michael Thomas, James Conner, and Levi something. I also don't think Detroit sold either. Did Armin take both those teams? Usually that's how it is, so yep, Armin took both those teams. That's usually how it is, to be honest. The teams that don't sell get hits, but not in this case. There's the Jets sold. They got some nice hits, but usually though, that's how it goes. And Armin always takes the leftover teams off of me. Jason Taylor, like yesterday, Armin got a Washington auto. Washington and Seattle are Armin's teams. And Armin got a Washington auto yesterday. Jordan Atkins, Travis Etienne, and Nick Chubb. All right, I think I grabbed a disco one for this one. So this is going to be I've been opening a lot of Walmart ones, so I thought that this break I'd switch it up and try a disco. One laser and one disco. Because I've just been getting some very good cards out of the lasers. I don't think I've got a hit yet out of a disco. So we'll see if we get a hit here. Oh, look at that. Jags. Is it a rookie? No. Dang it. J.J. Watt. Jared Goff. Mark Andrews. Miles Jack. Come on. I will say I like the looks of the disco better. Discos, though, resale value are less than lasers, I think. Oh, we do have a red here. And that's also Jags, I think. Trying to see. Not a rookie. Darn it. Houston, Seattle. What are the odds? Jags again. But not a rookie even. And Anthony Barr. I like the look of disco better, but discos sell for less because obviously the cost of the blaster is less, but it's only $5 less than Walmart's. Bud Dupree, Antonio Brown, Trey Lance base, and J.K. Dobbins. Got a Trey Lance laser out of a Walmart one. One of my first breaks. And I'm PCing Trey Lance, so I was super jealous about that. Charles Haley, Devontae Adams, a silver James Conner, and Brandon Ayuk. Oh my goodness. We got a red and a silver. And not one rookie out of them. But I think that these next two got to be rookie discos, right? Probably Pat Fumith here. Jack something, Youngblood, LT, Plaxico Burress, and Najee. And last pack. This one is a rookie. Let's go to a red team. Quentin Nelson, Derek Barnett, Christian Barmore. What team? San Francisco. Is it a Trey Lance? That'd be crazy if I got a Trey Lance and a disco and a laser. Elijah Mitchell. Darn. Man, come on. Well, still, nice hit for San Fran. Can't be too upset about that. All right, Armin, you're getting all these packs. I still have to random these two cards off. I'll show you how I do that here after I pull up random.org. I do pay for the giveaways, but I just like to keep it simple here. So I just roll the dice. What I do here, all right, I'll do this card first. Top is going to be odd, bottom is even, or if you turn it sideways, left is odd, right is even. Same thing, odd, even. It's just how I've rolled with it since day one. It sort of makes sense in my head that way. But odd, even, all right? So I roll one dice. If it's odd, it goes to the top. If it's even, it goes to bottom. All right, this is for this card right here. First dice roll. And it's odd. Or it's even, not odd. It's even. So that's going to Miami. And I put it in a sleeve because I write on the sleeve Miami just so I know, because I spent 6 hours sorting the cards. That's not damaging the card, but I just write on the card who it goes to. This one I honestly might throw in a top loader, but here we go. Odd even. I clicked it and it is 2 again, so that's even. So that's going to Seattle, or not, Pittsburgh. Right? Before I do that, I'll just 8:06, and yeah, I checked the time when I clicked it. It was 8:06. So I clicked it. I thought for a second it didn't click, but it clicked. So let's go to Pittsburgh. Probably throw this in a top loader because you gotta. Well, both the rookies here are very nice. So, but you got Mac Jones on there. All right, there we go. I'm going to top load all these other cards, but that is the break. Thank you all once again for participating. I'll have these out as soon as I can. We'll be within a few hours here. Otherwise, I am in the process of moving with my girlfriend. We're fixing up our house, so we'll go do that. Might take a while, though, so I might not get to it until the afternoon. But that is the break. Thank you all once again, and have a good day.